Right, so this is the last thing I want to cover for why you might not be able to hit 20K a month and what we do to break past that, okay? So it says no brand, but I don't want you to I don't want to say the word you don't have a brand and then you to look at me and just think, what does that mean? Because this is what a lot of people say. A lot of agency owners, they don't actually know what a brand is, they don't know what it means to build one, but they say to you, they say, we're going to help you build a brand just so they get this dopamine hit of, I've said the word brand. It's just a buzzword in the space. If you don't know what it means, don't think about it. But if you do want to know what it means, this is what we do to improve not having a brand. This is what we do to create a brand. So the first thing that you want to understand, or one of the first things, right, this isn't in no particular order, but this is just a few things, okay? So we're starting off with no common theme, okay? Now this means, what I mean by this is cadence. Now, any brand or any kind of large following that is recognizable, or large creator, sorry, that is recognizable, that has a big audience, they have a cadence. And now what do I mean by cadence? By cadence, what I mean is rhythm, okay? So if I'm posting a YouTube video every single day on YouTube, right, I am now creating rhythm, right? Every day this happens, this happens, this happens, right? What is it that you are trying to do and when does that happen? You need to measure that. And does it happen over regularly? What is the pattern, right? So that pattern becomes a rhythm, and that is what cadence means. You have no cadence, there is no consistency. Without consistency, you're not going to have any brand. Without a cadence, you're not going to have a brand. The reason why this is important as well is because if you're attracting people to watch your content, to be invested in you, but you are not regularly allowing them to predict when they can next see you, they're not going to care, right? If you show yourself to people more and more and more and more, you become more familiar, and this is how you create a common theme of your content is going to be getting posted on every Monday. For example, let's say you was a big YouTuber, okay? You had a YouTube niche, you were blowing up on YouTube, but you made it very clear to your fans and your audience that every single Monday you're gonna have this game show style video, for example, okay? Now every Monday, these people can expect something, so they're gonna be more invested into you, which creates a brand, okay? Number two, what your audience actually likes. So now this is data driven. Now, how you do this is you genuinely just look at what is already working for you, because there will be something that's working. It might be low numbers, it might not be the numbers that you want in terms of views, in terms of engagement, but have a look at your content and have a look at what does your audience actually like, right? Start recognizing patterns within that, and then just double down on what is working well and stop doing the stuff that isn't working that well. And then week on week keep doing that, because after a month, after 2 months, after 6 months, you're going to be in a spot where you've had 6 months of improvement based off data. Now, why data is important is because if you don't track, you don't care. If you can't master what you don't measure. And essentially, to build a brand, you need to master this. So the only way you're going to master this is if you actually measure it, okay? So you need to understand what is your audience like, because you are creating content to gain their attention. You're not going to do that by accident, right? No one goes viral by accident. It's all scientific, right? You can genuinely look at numbers and predict when you're going to go viral. But to do that, you need to start tracking your engagement. You need to start tracking your most viral views, your most viral videos, sorry, get 10 of them. The 10 of your most viral videos, get 10 of those, and have a look at patterns between those videos. What are you doing? Because you'll be doing something common in all those videos. There'll be a common reason why people like this. Now, more the better, because you get all of those, and then the next time you create content, you make sure you double down on those things that you've just found in those 10 most viral videos, and then you keep doing that every single week, okay? That's how you improve that, and that's how you understand what your audience actually likes, so you can tailor your content to get more of them, okay? Now, intentions. This is like the most basic one, because a lot of people are copying instead of creating. Just because you are getting, if your agency, for example, is sending you reels to copy, like Sophie Rain's TikToks, for example, right? There is a time and place for that, because that's good filler content if you don't literally have zero idea what to post. That's still better than not posting anything, don't get me wrong. But to get past the 20K mark, you need to understand that copying is going to have you stuck with everyone else, because that's what everyone else does. They just copy, right? So you need to learn how to steal like an artist instead. Have a look at your niche, what brand you want to create, or like get 10 creators, more the better, get 10 creators that you would want to be like, okay? Get 10 of them and again, go through all these creators, start recognizing patterns. What do you like? Why are these creators viral? Why did this video work for this creator? Do that for all of them. Start recognizing patterns, start writing this down. Then that's what you need to steal, not the actual exact video itself with the exact same sound or whatever. You need to go deeper into that. And then you do that, you understand what is working within your marketplace, like the audience that you're trying to get, what is working with those viewers. And then you just add your own interests and hobbies, you make that authentic. And then if you do that over a longer time frame, if you keep improving by actually tracking, doing the damn thing, building a regular cadence of every week, every day, you're gonna be posting X amount. And also you are now creating authentic content based off viral trends with your own spin on it. You build a brand, okay? If you didn't know that, you know that now. But hopefully everything in this video, any of it makes any sense and you can actually apply it to your account. If you do apply this to your account, or if you do try anything that you've seen in this video and it works, please drop me a message on my Instagram or just in the comments down below. Come back in a couple of weeks if this has actually worked. Because again, I can tell you all of this, but a lot of you probably won't even do this. But the ones that do it and do see any results, it will be mint if you can let me know, because it just kind of further backs what I am doing, that I'm doing the right thing, okay? So that is all for this video. If you want us to go into any more detail with this, you want to have a chat to me about how we can tailor this to you or how you can tailor this for yourself or whatever, my Instagram is in the description, sorry. But that is all for this video. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.